Brigida now on Bounce, a special night of music, plenty of laughs and inspiration coming up to help benefit an organization that serves our veterans. The Hood Hargett Breakfast Club is hosting the event Charlotte Stands for Heroes. That's next month. And tonight, Jen Snyder, the executive director, is inviting you to the event. Good to have you with us tonight.
Thank you. Great to be with you.
All right. Happy New Year to you, by the way.
Happy New Year, too. And go Panthers.
Go Panthers. We were just listening to the ticket sales.
Ooh,
It's crazy, right? All right. Well, let's talk about the purpose of Charlotte Stands for Heroes, what exactly the foundation is and what your guys are doing to help.
Absolutely. We have teamed up with Bob Woodruff from ABC World News and his foundation, and they work with post 9/11 vets. And so all of the money that we will be raising will go to help vets in North Carolina, whether it is financial literacy, homelessness, PTSD, perhaps someone's been paralyzed and their house needs to be renovated to suit their needs.
So it can be a number of things that you help with.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And fortunately, I've known Bob for several years, went to New York a couple years ago to see his event with Bruce Springsteen, and was so overwhelmed by this event. I knew we needed to bring this to Charlotte, being such a key military state. And so we will be the first ones outside of New York to host this event. And Darius Rucker, I am proud to say, is going to be our headlining
Yeah, you got a
artist.
big headlining artist. You got a lot of people there. We're going to talk about that here in just a second. But for people that may not know, because I did not know until you just told me about the whole Bob Woodruff, ABC News, how his connection is and how he got this started.
Sure. Many people might remember when Peter Jennings died of cancer, Bob Woodruff took over as the lead anchor on ABC World News. 2 months into his job, he was over covering the war in Iraq, and he and his photographer were hit by a roadside bomb. Bob nearly lost his life, lived in Walter Reed Hospital for several months, has permanent brain damage, and had really had to relearn every motor skill that you and I take for granted and use every day.
Right.
And going through that, he really saw firsthand what our vets are dealing with brain injury, and knew his sphere of influence and wanted to do something to help vets when he got better.
You touched on it a little bit about how our local injured veterans benefiting from the Bob Woodruff Foundation programs. Can you go a little bit deeper into what some of the things? Absolutely.
Well, we're going to have 30 vets from around the state and their spouses that are going to be coming in for this 2-day event with us. We're going to have a lot of surprises for these vets. Our friends at the Carolina Panthers are going to be a huge part of this as well. And then hopefully we'll raise a lot of money that night, and that will be helpful to all vets in North Carolina.
Certainly won't be from a lack of talent in what you've got coming in. That brings us to the evening of entertainment, and you touched on it already with Darius Rucker, but you got a lot of other big names.
We do. Sinbad's going to be our headlining comedian. If anyone's familiar with The Voice, Megan Lindsay from last year, she will be kicking off our event with the national anthem.
Right. She was a big star in that.
She was.
She won. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then
did she win that, or
she was first runner-up?
That's what I thought.
First runner-up.
Yes.
And then we also will have many of our current and former Panther players that are going to have some surprises that night for the vets. Some of our friends from ESPN, I know Merrill Hodge and Herm Edwards will be a part of it as well. So it'll be a special 2 days.
A lot of you going to have a silent auction as well. Do you have one of those?
Not a silent, but we'll have some really amazing live auction items, including Darius Rucker's autographed guitar.
Wow, fantastic.
So come on out and get that.
It's going to be a big event,
It's going to be wonderful.
Let's put up the information. The Charlotte Stands for Heroes is Wednesday, February 17th. It's at the Knight Theater on South Tryon Street in Charlotte. The reception starts at 5:30. The performance is going to begin at 7:30. Tickets range from $175 to $500. For more information, log on to WBTV.com. Look in the Web Extra section under the Home tab. And I know those tickets are going to be going quickly, so people need to get them as quick as they can.
Our tickets will go on sale Wednesday of this week.
Okay.
Pre-sale, we sold half the Knight Theater out already, so get your tickets fast.
Well, it's always a pleasure to have you come and visit us.
Nice to see you.
All right, good luck with the event.
Thank you.
Brigida?
All right.